Now we get underway with our next final. It is the top 36 for Junior Rotax. Here is your starting grid. On pole position, it's going to be Timo Jungling. And alongside him will be Kasper Schormans. Bolowet and Mika van der Pavet will be on row 2. Lucas Sells and Mateo Denkovic, row 3. Oscar Gutschol, Boris Maximov, Archie Clark, Krit Knoren. They complete the top 10. Matthias Jellerup, Archie Buttle, Dave Stevens, August Raber, Noah Janssen, Tino Sidler, Olivier Jonkers, Sebastian Koch, Ollie Wise, and Mitchell van Dijk complete the top 20. Rounding out the 36-strong grid, it will be as follows. Max Cuthbert, Max Sidursky, Laura Bubenova, Zainel Homosani, Julian Kovacevic, Luca Prima, Naim Petag, Charlie Smith, Kenza Craigie, Danny Shields, Thomas Ingram Hill, Theo Palmer, Armand Hamilton, Thijs van Wijk, Thomas Behrman, and Ryan Bourguignon. Drivers make their way into the tram lines. Are we ready? Are we steady? It is a full start straight off the bat. So the drivers now will have to go around again and thereby refocus, reset, and get ready to go racing once again. So here we go again. Second time of asking. Jungling on pole. Schormans alongside. Revs rise. Are we ready? Are we steady? Second time it's lights out. Bolowet sneaks his nose up the inside of Timo Jungling on the early stage of the race. But he can't get through. Jungling still in first position. Kasper Schormans gets hip checked. And he's down towards the bottom part of the top 10. As we've had a moment there. Tino Sidler is around. And also one of the drivers sporting the Team Netherlands race suit. Might have been Tay Stevens. But that just goes to show how quickly things can change on a sixpence. But Bolowet is right behind. Timo Jungling, a little bit of a moment there. Not too sure what quite happened, but Bolowet has got the lead. Going through into turn number 1. And Lucas Els has got himself up into second. Timo Jungling is having to battle away. Oh, moment there for Oscar Gouchot. And Mateo Radenkovic ends up going slightly off the track towards the exit of turn number 2. Archie Clark gets through as a result of it. Kasper Schormans is in 7th. Norman Hamilton. Oh, dearie me, another JJ Racing car off the circuit. Could very likely be Max Cuthbert, who is running 19th at that point. And now Mateo Dankovic flings it up the inside of Archie Clark. Kasper Schorman's about to get through. There is also Matthias Jellerup in the 229. Trying to get through as well. Kasper Schorman's really coming under the kibosh there, because that was the 2-1-3 of Oscar Gouchot trying to get through. Archie Clark right there with them. This is not over quite yet. Archie Buttle rounding out the top 10 behind Boris Maximov. Oh no, with a little bit of a touch between Timo Jungling and Bolowet, and then a little bit of afters. There's a direct correlation. They came into contact not just once, but twice. And someone else has got off again. Oh, dearie me. Looks like a couple of the JJ Racing drivers are not having the great run that they were hoping for here today. Thomas Behrman has made his way up to 22nd. He's just behind Zainel Homosani in 21st position. So expect the youngster from Chelmsford with KR Sport to move up the field. We still have 11 minutes and 15 seconds plus an additional lap. So Lucas Els has a lead of just under 0.4 of a second ahead of what was Timo Jungling in second, but Mateo Dankovic has gotten through. Someone else has just been off the circuit. And that was more than likely one of the RS competition carts. Nearly 3 wide coming down the start-finish straight as Archie Buttle makes his way into the top 10. Bolowet now down to 6th position as Oscar Gouchot trying to get through on Kasper Schormans. It's not been easy for quite a few of the drivers. Max Cuthbert, we've got yellow flags going into turn number 4. And that is Archie Buttle that's been off the circuit. Gets one driver to the outside, one driver to the inside. That was Danny Shields in the 206 that was inside of Archie Buttle as he rejoins. And a little bit of a tail. Happy Timo Youngling gets a little bit of an assist from behind going through into turn one by Boluet. And Boluet now trying to get through on Youngling again. This is for 5th place. Archie Clark and Boris Maximov look to be okay. Look to try and get through there. Good shot. Sweeps across the front of Archie Clark. At that particular occasion, looking up the inside, this is going to be a bit hairy for one of the drivers. That was the 272 of Krit Knorren, who's just lost out. Boris Maximov. There's Kenzo Craigie, who's now made his way up into the top 10. We've still got 8.5 minutes still to go. But the battle continues onwards between two particular drivers. Oh, no. Boris Maximov, and that was Kenzo Craigie coming together, going through turn number 3. Oh, Boris Maximov's got himself stuck. And, yeah, that is not great there. Kenzo Craigie battling away with Boris Maximov. The two come to blows. They're both off the circuit. There's 7 minutes still to go. Oh, Kasper Schurman's had his elbows out there. He's taken second off of Lukas Sells, but Matej Radenkovic has got the race lead. And oh, there's further dramas. Oh my goodness, they are falling like acorns at the moment. Two drivers. That's Laura Bubanova. Well, Laura Bubanova is off. I'm wondering who else that might be. That is Thijs van Wijk. Maximov out. Ollie Wise is out as well. There has been some very, very interesting driving standards. I know that people are trying to get up the order, but what they've got to do is just keep their elbows, keep their elbows in. Laura Bubanova preparing for her debut in the Rotax Max Challenge Euro Trophy next weekend. Her run in the final comes to an abrupt halt. Armand Hamilton was out on the first lap. Ollie Wise out on lap 2. Boris Maximov, Thijs van Wijk might still be getting up and running again, with Laura Bubanova unfortunately out. Matej Radenkovic still leads the way. Kasper Schurman's just under 0.3 of a second behind. And between the pair of them, it really has been a case of let's see what happens next. So the driver's still running at full pace. And Archie Clark trying to get on terms with Lucas Els as they're going through into turn number 4. And Krit Knorren was looking towards the outside into the corner itself. Max Sidursky and now Olivier Jonkers are in the fight, along with Thomas Ingram Hill, who's made a pretty significant recovery. Mika van der Pavert is there. He's ahead of the 227 from the United Kingdom. But it is between Kasper Schormans and Matej Radenkovic that are leading the way. A little bit of a run wide. From Krit Knorren coming out of turn number 3. But with 2 minutes and 2 3/4 minutes left to go, there is still an opportunity for Kasper Schormans to go for the win. And he's going to go for it now up the inside as we start lap number 14. Kasper Schormans bided his time, waited in the wings, and pounced like Shere Khan in the Jungle Book. That just goes to show that with some of the caliber of driving that we see, there are some really, really good battles that have been showcasing their form over the course of the history of the BNL karting series. And now they start fighting. Radenkovic round the outside, drifts a little bit wide. Nearly had the momentum to carry that through, but could not get the job done. There were 3 1,000s across the line after the previous lap, and that just goes to show how quickly things can change if someone gets the run on somebody else. You never know how it might transpire. Just over 3 tenths now separating the top 2 as we pretty much headed on to the final lap, the penultimate lap of the weekend for the junior Rotax drivers. Timo Jungling still battling away for over fourth position with Lucas Els from France. Last lap board is out for this weekend for junior Rotax, and Kasper Schormans is the one leading the way. Three-tenths of a second was separating them, but Schormans looking to make sure that the run to the victory in this last race of the weekend is his. He was disqualified from one of the heats yesterday, but to end up being at the sharper end of the field, coming through into this final. And he started second. This will give him effectively the event victory based on the results here on Sunday. Kasper Schaumanns takes the victory, and it was nip and tuck. He started celebrating a little bit too early. If he did any earlier than that, he would have been, I think he would have had a little bit of egg on his face there, but 7/100ths of a second between the top two at the checkered. Radenkovic second, Louet in third. Fourth was Timo Jungling, ahead of Lucas Sells, Oscar Gutschow, Olivier Jonkers, Crick Norden, Archie Clark, Thomas Ingram Hill, Matthias Jederup, Thomas Behrman, making a steady progression through to finish 12th. Then it was Max Swiderski, Archie Buttle, Zainel Homosani, Charlie Smith, Noah Janssen, Max Cuthbert, Kenzo Craigie, and Luca Bremer rounding out the top 20. Ryan Bourguignon, Danny Shields, Sebastian Koch, Mitchell van Dijk, Dave Stevens, Theo Palmer, Tino Sidler, Julian Kovacevic, Naim Bredtag being the last of the finishing drivers after 17 laps. Mika van der Paven and August Raber we lost on lap 12. Laura Bubanova and Thies van Wijk on lap 8. Boris Maximov on lap 7. Ollie Wise on lap 1. And Armin Hamilton on the very first tour.